Great. Can I start? We're from twilightitalia.com.
Okay.
We were wondering if you could tell us a bit about the atmosphere you had on set while shooting Vampire Suck. How was it?
Well, I mean, the atmosphere was it was always fun and high energy. I mean, these kind of movies always are, and the spoof movies, because it's so fun. You kind of have to be. I think what makes one of these movies fun and funny is just when you can be relaxed and really make yourself look stupid on camera.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what is funny about it. And the directors, Jason and Aaron, were great, and they always keep a light mood on set. And Jen, my co-star, was amazing. We just had a lot of good people working on it. We were always constantly kind of coming up with new funny things. And last night I kind of talked about the Segway thing, the Segway scene, and that wasn't written. There's actually a scene, one of the scenes where I drive out and the camera stays there, and then I come back into the camera. Like, that wasn't written. It was just kind of an idea that we came up with, and we thought, you know what, that'd actually be really funny. Yeah, let's try it like this. So there was always that kind of creative, just fun, funny. Oh, this might be funny. This could be funny. Let's try it. Yeah, why not? That kind of mood was always on set, and it's very fun and freeing when you can just do whatever you want to do, and if it comes out funny, let's use it. If it doesn't, whatever, we'll move on.
Wasn't it difficult to build up like a chemistry between you and the actors?
Jen was so great from the beginning. She really worked so hard at kind of nailing that character, and I think this was one of her first projects, so she was just really excited to be a part of it, and had a lot of enthusiasm for the role, and we worked hard, and we made a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think I had fun. I know she had fun, and obviously I think we made a fun movie, and everybody seems to enjoy it. So yeah.
I have a question about theater. I know you worked also in theater. Which are the difference between audience in theaters and screen audience?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I can really only say, as an actor, what the difference is. I mean, you get that immediate feedback when you're doing theater and you're on a stage live in front of people. It's kind of weird because every single performance, even if you're doing it a 7-week run, whatever, 8 times a week, it's different every single time because audiences give a different feel, and you kind of vibe off the audience. It's kind of like this living, breathing thing, which includes the audience. So it's really cool, and little things can happen when you're on stage that are very unexpected. You get no second tries. So you just kind of have to go with it and make it work within the story, which is a challenge at first, but then by the time you're almost finished with the play, you want things to go wrong, because then you can deal with them and kind of be the character. And to get back to the audience thing, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's a vibe thing. The audience gives you a good feeling. Whereas a film, you don't really get to ever see that. You don't ever get to have that until you come and do things like this. I got to meet a lot of fans yesterday, which is so much fun for me because it's just not something that I get to do very often. I mean, I guess just as a person, it's very satisfying feeling to know that people are enjoying it so much, and you get to see it face to face, and you get to talk with people, and it's a lot of fun. So any opportunity to kind of interact with the fans doing film and stuff is unique and fun, because it doesn't happen often.
Would you say that's your favorite part of the whole making movies thing? Or?
You know what? I mean, I enjoy all aspects of it. I really do. Else I wouldn't be doing it. That's what first and foremost, I look to have fun in life. So, I mean, I love being on set, and I love kind of experimenting with the character and taking a character on a journey. I love the magic of making movies, and doing one scene at a time and stitching it all together into this final product, which is this emotional journey, of a character. Maybe not so much emotional journey in a movie like that, but it's just fun. But yeah, it's it's a lot of fun. But and then, like I said, to meet the fans too it's just as cool. I mean, it's so unique, you know. You get to go all across the world and meet people in another country that enjoy your work and enjoy the product so much. It's a lot of fun.
You are an actor and a dubber. What do you prefer?
An actor and what?
And a dubber.
You know about Anakin Skywalker?
Oh yeah.
What do you prefer?
What I prefer?
Find comfortable. Stay in front of the camera or?
Yeah. Well, it's just they're both so different. I think for different reasons, I enjoy both. Being on camera, you know, it is tough because you have to worry about lights, you have to worry about the camera, you have to worry about hitting your mark, you have to worry about makeup, hair, wardrobe. I mean, so many things. Then you have to just worry about not making yourself look like a fool. But so it's challenging. However, on top of that, you get to work with other actors, you know, face to face. You get to have props, you get to have sets, which kind of puts you in the world, and you get to be surrounded really with, you know, your world, your character's world. Voice acting, you don't have that. It's nice because you can go to work in your pajamas and not even have to brush your teeth in the morning if you don't want. But it's challenging because you don't have set pieces, you don't have props, and sometimes you don't even have the other actor there. Sometimes it's only you in a booth. So it's all worked off creativity and just imagining, you know, this character in this world, and especially with like Star Wars, because it's such a sci-fi world. You know, it's not like being in a hotel. You know, like these characters are on some blue planet breathing in green air. It's just like there's a 50-foot dragon coming after you. Now scream as if it's 20 feet away, and it's like, what? But so it is challenging, but with that, it's also very creatively fun, and you just get to be expressive, and you know, with your voice, and it all has to come through your voice. And, I could go on and on. Yeah, there's a lot of differences.
In talking about, you know, making movies and, you know, the magic of it, how do you feel after you saw yourself in the whole vampire makeup thing?
It was fun. I mean, I went to go do the makeup tests, and we actually, when we first did it, they just had a little bit of white, and it was just barely pale, kind of like the real Twilight. And we went to the directors, and they were like, no, let's make it more white. And then it was like 4 times later, I was so pale, like absurdly white. Actually, in the script, I think it was written absurdly pale. So, but you know, we did it because it was supposed to be funnier, and but it was pretty shocking to see the hair like up to here in the white, and then the yellow eyes. It was pretty shocking, but yeah, it was fun.
I'm here for Twilight Italia.com, and I would like to know if you had the chance to choose a character from either a movie of the past, or a book, or a play, whatever you prefer.
Gosh,
yeah,
that's so broad.
Yeah,
so
what
many
you
movies,
would like.
I don't know. You could ask me this question 100 different times, and I will give you 100 different answers, because you know, whatever comes off the top of my head. I mean, there's so many great films and books and movies and
genre, maybe thriller, always comedy, spoof, or.
Oh man, now you just even made it more broad.
You have to choose.
Oh, I have to choose
now.
Okay.
Your life depending on it.
I don't know. I mean, I love comedy. I love drama. Oh man, I don't know. You know what? I've always, for some reason, I've always wanted to do like a war epic movie, for different reasons. So I don't know. I mean, if I had to choose one from the past, maybe like Saving Private Ryan or something. Maybe a part in that. Who knows? I'm sure there'll be
Gladiator.
Yeah, or Braveheart maybe or something. I mean, like, it's such a good movie. It's such a kind of an inspirational character. Maybe that role. I don't know. Ask me 5 minutes from now, I'll have a different answer for you.
Yeah.
The last question?
I have a question not involved with movies.
Okay.
I know you are involved with an association to support people who suffer of Alzheimer's disease.
Yeah.
It's a problem that I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why you decided to be involved?
Because most importantly, I know it too. My grandma suffers from Alzheimer's, and I see firsthand how it affects the patient, and really sometimes even more importantly, because they don't know that it's happening, but sometimes more importantly, how it affects the family and everybody around them. It's a very sad disease, and I think it affects a lot of people, and it kind of goes under the radar sometimes. You know, we have so many associations and organizations for AIDS and cancer, and you know, I always stress not that that's any less important, because it's not, but Alzheimer's doesn't get talked about a lot, and I just want to do anything I can to raise awareness, or you know, if it's donating time even, or money or whatever it is. I just want to be able to raise awareness for that, because I think it affects so many people, and it's affecting more and more. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's just getting spreading, and it's kind of getting out of control. And maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe we could find a cure or something, or some way to slow it down at least. But yeah, that's why, because it's near to me.
I know, my grandma too.
Yeah. Thank you for asking.
Not at all. You're welcome.
Twilight Italia.
Yeah.
It's Matt Lanter for Vampire Suck. Thanks for coming to Twilight Italia.